Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. This is Charmed Insights, and I'm really glad you're here. I've already pulled some cards for you, but before I get started with reading those, I want to do a quick check-in of the energy that I'm picking up for you. So, Aquarius, it really does feel like your mind is working overtime lately. There's a mix of clarity and uncertainty that I'm picking up on. You might be in the middle of choosing between logic and really your intuition and what is right. And you're not sure which direction to go. So there's really a quiet urge here about something in terms of breaking out of a pattern. And whether this is something that's emotional or mental to you, it's something that is practical in your everyday life that's coming up. So you could be craving some forward movement, but there's some stagnation, something that's keeping you back. And really, what I'm picking up on is there's something with this week in terms of reflecting and taking a pause and not rushing through certain things. And I'm also getting this feeling that you're on the edge of a breakthrough. Um, so there's some sort of work that you've been working on. It could be working on yourself, something related to a connection, but whatever it is, you're really trusting that this is going to work out. So that's what I'm picking up for you right now. So, okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and just dive right into these cards. You have the Justice card, the Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Wands, the Temperance, and then the Empress. So with the Justice card, this is really all about truth and fairness. And this card is telling me you're seeking clarity in a situation or finally ready to own your own truth. So whether this is a relationship, as I mentioned earlier, this could be a decision or something internal within you. And there's a sense here that you're weighing what feels right versus what feels comfortable. And I think you've been on the path of kind of taking the easy way. Things feel more comfortable, but you're on the verge of taking different steps in a different direction. And then next to that card, you have the Eight of Cups. And this is where I feel a turning point is. It's that moment when you realize something or someone just isn't fulfilling anymore. So this card doesn't always mean leaving something physically or someone that you are in a partnership or maybe a work physically, but it really is speaking to some sort of emotional detachment and making peace with maybe in the future after contemplating steps, you could be walking away from what no longer aligns with you. And next to that, you have the Hanged Man, and that's showing up right after, and that's a pause. So this isn't about giving up, it's about shifting your perspective for some of you. So you're not rushing to fix or control things. You're being guided to see something from a new angle. And with the Justice and the Eight of Cups right before it, I think it's about seeing the truth more clearly without judgment. And then you've got the Seven of Wands, which is, this could be you, but it's really, as I look at this card, it's a reminder to stand your ground. So it could be you or someone could be testing your boundaries, or you could be testing somebody else's boundaries, but you've come too far to really backtrack is what I'm getting. And you may need to speak up or hold space for yourself during this time frame and protect. Again, what I'm getting is what feels comfortable to you. After that, you have the Temperance card, and this is your spiritual balance point. So the universe is working with you behind the scenes, helping you blend some lessons that you've learned probably in the past and here in the near future. So you're being asked to trust and pace yourself. I think what I'm sensing is this is really a healing energy that is coming in. And then finally, you have the Empress card. And this card is about creativity and nurturing. So this really is a beautiful energy, Aquarius. You've gone from truth and release to stillness and strength. So a lot of strength coming out for you. And so it's time for you to receive. And something within you is ready to grow. So it's like you've surpassed something and you've learned something, so it's time to grow. And this could be with love or some sort of project that you're working on, but it's something about your own self-worth here. And this card is really a reminder that your value doesn't come from how hard you try. It really comes from who you are. And I'm also getting that you don't need to chase clarity. It's already on its way. So really trust the timing here. And then trust your voice. So this is what I picked up for you. I'd like to pull a couple clarifying cards. I'd like to know really, anybody around you, any clarifying messages about the people and or situations. And this is a general reading, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple cards, share those with you, and then read them. And then towards the end, I have a couple more messages to share from a couple decks. The first card you have is Ten of Air. And then you have the Justice card. And then Awakening. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon card. Okay, so you have the Ten of Air, Awakening, the Justice card, and then at the bottom of the deck, the Moon card. Or I should say the Ten of Air and then the Justice card and then the Awakening card. So with the Ten of Air, it's really the Ten of Swords. And this card confirms that you're recently moving through something that's emotionally heavy for you. This could be a betrayal and maybe even burnout, but it's something that has to do with some sort of closure. But I do feel like the hard part is behind you right now, even though if it feels residual or lingering around or thoughts that you're continuing to think about. And then you have the Justice card that's showing up, and this is doubling down on the message of truth and fairness. So if something felt one-sided or unfair, what I'm getting at is that I think that things are realigning for you. So this card might also point out to some sort of legal matters or decisions, but really something that is coming to the forefront about truth and even your own growth. And then you have the awakening card, which is similar to the Hanged Man, and that's in the traditional decks, the deck, the first deck that I shared with you. And this, it reinforces the message that you're in a moment of stillness and spiritual awareness. So that's really great to see. You're being encouraged to pause and reflect, to look at your situation with new eyes, maybe a new thought process, and not to hold on to any of the past or the same behaviors that have been around you, or even your own behaviors, because I do think that there's some sort of breakthrough for you here. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Moon card. And with this card, it's really something that's unknown because it's the Moon card. And again, it's about emotional truth, whatever that means for you. And things might feel a little unclear right now, but I do think that that's going to clear up for you. There might have been recently some fear or some confusion about certain things, but you're being asked to go within and trust yourself is really what I'm getting with these cards. So that was great to see. That was clarifying what I was picking up, and it really is a confirmation about what your path is like here recently and what you've been going through. So basically, if there's someone that's around you who's caused confusion or stress, I think this chapter is coming to an end here soon. And, just trust your gut. Okay, so I have a couple other decks I'd just like to pull a quick message for you. And I have a deck, Messages from Heaven, and then another deck, and quite honestly, I don't remember what this deck is called, but these messages are meant for you and for you to hear during this reading. So let's see what comes out for you. You are here for a reason. And then from the Messages from Heaven, two cards came out. The first card, seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. Explore new ventures. Move forward with confidence. We are with you. So I do hope these resonate. So let's see. Let me take a look and see what we've got here. You are here for a reason. And with this card, I think this really ties in beautifully with your entire reading, honestly. You're not just going through something, you're growing through it. And there's a purpose in this moment, even if it's quiet right now for you. But I don't think it has been quiet. I think, like I said, you're coming through towards the end of things. But then you have this message from heaven. Seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. And then explore new adventures. Move forward with confidence. We are with you. And so these messages feel like a gentle nudge here. If something has been weighing heavy, which I think it has been, you don't have to carry it alone, and you've been waiting to start something new. So the doors are opening, and you're being asked to trust that you're being guided. And so Aquarius, your reading today was about truth, emotional clarity, and preparing for a new chapter. And you've done a lot of work releasing what no longer serves you, protecting your energy here. And you're stepping into a space where you can start receiving again. And, you're being asked to trust your inner knowing. You don't need to chase clarity. It's already finding its way to you. So I want to thank you so much for being here with me today. And I do hope something in this reading resonated with you or brought you some peace. And until next time, please take care of yourself and trust that you're on the right path. And I'll see you soon.